Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I was just talking about Aquarius. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing Geminis. Okay, so let's get into it for you guys. I'm hearing Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a Taurus. Can you believe that? Say yo, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. It seems like that's the rule, and I got to get to here with me, oh baby, like yo. He's like trying to holler at you. Okay. So we have the Chariot here, okay, and we have the over energy as a strength card here, Leo. So we have Leo and we have Cancer here. So right off the bat, I feel like you guys are just moving extremely fast here, but I feel like it's pretty obvious like why you're moving so fast. Like you're looking back at something here. Maybe you guys are going towards a Virgo, or you guys are listening to a Virgo here, because this is the same stance as the Hermit. Okay, like the Hermit is like moving extremely fast here, or they're moving to something better here, but they're always looking back, or they're looking back and they're yelling at like their past here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't you know that you're going somewhere extremely good? You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, maybe you guys are knowing a Virgo, because all four of these, you know, all four of these dragons are like looking back. Not all of them, but they're like, oh, you know, like they all have the aura of like acknowledging the past. Behind the strength card here, we do have the Fool card here, so I definitely do see that you guys took a leap of faith from a Pisces here, or from a ooh, or maybe from a lover here. I don't really see like why you moved away from. Never mind. So I feel like somebody made a wish, or they made a dark wish here, and they got their wish here, and you was like you did probably didn't want to tell this person like, oh, I don't want you to have this wish here, but I'm going to like not approve of it on a low here. Okay, so you obviously like you went with another situation, or you went in a different direction here. Okay, you found your way, you found a way how to get out of some situation here. I feel like you saw that somebody got with somebody else. Okay, maybe you were romantically involved with this person, but I feel like you just was a witness with somebody, and you saw that, yeah, like I said, somebody made a dark wish here. Somebody was definitely being a trickster. They wanted to like rebirth or revitalize some shit here, and I guess it happened there. I do not think Geminis, I would say the same thing. Like, I'm happy that you got out of the situation, because it looks like this person's a mess here. Like, this person try to. Why do I feel like this is like. I don't know. It's not your business anymore. Okay. But, I'm gonna explain it to you guys, because So like the person that you got away from, it could have been a Pisces here. This person was using their wisdom here, but this person's really smart here. But they decided to, like I said, make a dark wish. Okay, they decided to revitalize something about an institution, a marriage here. But I feel like this is somebody who's already married. This could be somebody who's already in a relationship here, or this could be somebody who already has, like, I don't know, with the Hierophant here, it definitely does talk about institutions. So this could be maybe somebody going back to a job, okay, or maybe going back to some shit. But the thing is with this energy here, it seems like this person like they didn't do this before. Maybe they did this before here. Maybe it was like slightly. I'm thinking about Annabelle, because some shit is about to happen, because I see like this weird ass shadow. Okay, but maybe there was something about like, I think this person started it, like I said, maybe on Aries. Okay, but like this person tried to like maybe do something with fire. Like they try to destroy something, because we do have the Tower card here and Scorpio here, so they try to destroy like a building. They try to destroy, like, I don't, maybe somebody's marriage here, because it kind of gives me the vibe of like, okay, I know you're married, I know you're in a relationship here, so I'm gonna try to corrupt you here. Okay, it's kind of fucked up, so I felt like Gemini, you was like, okay, yeah, so you got out of the situation here. Yeah, this person was keeping like this individual a secret here, how they was not, they weren't trying to like wait for this person. It's like, I'm trying to smash, that's it. And they got blessed with something like that. um and Gemini, she was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. And you got out of it. I don't know how you got out of it though. You took a leap of faith, and you just decided to like take your confidence, your strengths elsewhere here. Like, I don't think you did anything. You just decided to believe in yourself here. And you immediately moved. Like, you got in your car, you got a car, you got something here. Okay? Like, somebody didn't mind being corrupted or some shit like that. It was like, and you were like, okay, so, um, like, it was like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna move back here. I mean, I'm gonna move, maybe you guys are moving back to a person here. I don't know. Maybe this person like had a yard sale or a yard or something like that. I don't fucking know. We have the Seven of Swords here. Maybe you guys are done with an Aquarius here. Maybe you guys want to go back to an Aquarius here. Maybe you guys are going to an Aquarius here. If it's not an Aquarius here, you guys are going to a Libra, another air sign. Like, maybe you thought this Libra or an Aquarius, especially like somebody didn't love you here. It wasn't love at first sight, but they were telling the truth. Like, they did not like you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't like you like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're definitely following the footprints, or you're in the same energy as a Virgo, because the Hermit has exactly this stance as like the Imperial Dragon and the Strength card here. The only thing is they're holding a lantern here, and that's Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? It has a star inside of the lantern. And as like the hermit is walking away, the hermit is looking back. So, because it definitely gives me the stance of the aura of, like, remember a Virgo. Maybe you didn't believe in a Virgo here. You didn't believe a Virgo story or what she or he said, and now you're like, okay, now that I'm a witness of something, I'm definitely going to move like a Virgo here. And a Virgo got away from something here, and you, and a Cancer, or maybe you and need to get away from something, or you like, I'm getting away from this person. And I feel like you guys are just like, oh man, like, wow, I'm wondering, I'm wondering, like, because I feel like maybe somebody said something, maybe you didn't believe them, and you're just wondering like everything about what they said now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, wow, like, I really feel like you dodged a bullet, Gemini. I feel you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about? But once you see like this person like get back, or somebody doesn't mind being corrupted here, then you're probably gonna be like, And I feel like obviously you got this feeling here because maybe you started to like understand somebody else's story, or understand somebody's mores and values a little bit more. And maybe they did something to the point where, like, maybe you had the aura and it was like, okay, cool. They peeped and it was like, okay, cool. Like, I guess he or she feels more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And so after that, like, you were like, oh, sorry, yeah, after that, like, you were just like, okay, cool, like, I'm gonna still follow like this person, what they were saying here, because it's still in the back of your mind here. Like, you didn't disregard them. Well, however you treated them, you didn't disregard them. Like, you still had something in the back of their mind. You still had like what they said in the back of your mind here. But then there's something about like your morals and values here. What they did something, and it went against your morals and values. Like, it touched it like a button. Like, they touched it, like, ding, and he was like, like, it gave you the chills, and it was like, and you got away here, because it was like, you don't mind being corrupted, like, you don't understand, like, it's like Solomon and Gomorrah. It's like, you don't have any, like, respect, like, you understand, like, there's no, you let it all out there, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't fucking know, you guys, but it's like, maybe you have something where you don't let something all out there, you know what I'm saying, and you're like, you have it all out there, bro, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have all my shit all out there. You know what I'm saying? But, you gotta keep some things to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not telling you my stories and my history and everything, but, I ain't telling all. I mean, I ain't giving you great details. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving y'all details and stuff like that with the ex-best friend, the ex-boyfriend, but with the ex-boyfriend, with the pregnancy and the Chinese guy and all that extra shit, like, like, I ain't giving y'all all this juice. You know what I'm saying? So, it's cool or whatever. But like, whatever these people did, it was something like, it was a like, you know what I'm saying? Food for thought. Like, it makes you think. And you went off and he scared a shot at me. You know what I'm saying? But he went off. Yeah, we have Hermit. See, look at that. Virgo. You hear me shuffling, right? I always say this. You hear me shuffling, right? And you hear me shuffling. Virgo, Hermit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you wonder, it makes you think here. And like I said, the Hermit, he or she has a lantern, and guess what? There's a lantern and there's a star in the lantern. It's a cage. I'm telling you, bro. So I'm getting like a Virgo is right, or now you're investigating a Virgo even more. Because you're like, like some Annabelle shit. It's like, how the fuck you know all that? How the fuck you know the corners? Like, corners, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the fuck? I'm telling you, the Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here, so I'm getting like this Virgo is also probably is expecting you. I was expecting you. I've been saying that. I was expecting you. It's like, oh hi, how you doing? Should you call me? Oh hi, how you doing? I was like, yeah, I was expecting you. I was like, the fuck is wrong with you? So I feel like maybe Gemini's, you go into a situation with a Virgo or somebody who's very smart. They're very in the scholar like energy. Like they know a lot of shit here. They basically like Master Chief. You know, if you guys play Halo or some shit like that, like his navigation, it's a star too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you motherfuckers. That's Virgos, you know, or that's the person that you guys are going to that's like, oh, you know what, like, you know, this bill is right. You know what I'm saying? This bitch or this nigga's right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody not right in the head. But yeah, like I said, the Six of Swords in reverse here, that's I'm definitely feeling like somebody's expecting you here, or they really can't get over you, or they can't not forget you here. Okay, like I guess something is telling this person like, oh, don't forget like Gemini's here, or don't forget like Leos or Scorpio. Maybe it's a Leo, Scorpio, or a Cancer here. And don't forget the water sign here. Don't forget. You know, because there's some serious weird shit here that somebody don't like. Somebody likes being corrupted here. It's like, bitch, aren't you married? It's like, aren't you in a relationship here and you over here having sex with this nigga or having sex with this bitch here, and you go back home and then a husband and wife, they know that you having sex with that nigga, and it's like, whoa, bro, like, are you okay? Like, I know like there's certain like energies, you know what I'm saying, but like it's like literally like Solomon Gomorrah, you know, type shit. It's like, bro, it's no privacy. It's like, oh yeah, I know you go home and have sex to me, and it's like it's an invitation, bro. And it's like, bro, like, no. Like I just was doing it to, you know, to get, you know, I was angry, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was angry, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like there's something biblical about this too. If you guys don't know about the cross, like the three cross here, it's like a P and then there's a cross or whatever. Is that Catholic? Okay. The P and the three, because I was obsessed with that shit back then. The P and the three cross. I had it on my wall, or I had it like near me all the fucking time, and I was like, "What is this shit, bro? Like, I really don't understand." But it's something from Jesus' time here. The P and the three cross, and cross of Saint Peter. That's an upside down. Let me see. Cause I actually don't want to end this until like I figure this shit out. Um, they just showed me the cross, but let me see if I could just figure out. Let's go to the store, but different. Okay, here. So this one is called the CHRHO, right? CHR. Hold on. So some of you guys are like CHRIO cross. I'm putting crow. Bruh. Crows is not a good sign. So at least for me. But meaning. It usually means like it's a warning. So it says is one of the earliest form of, let's just say, the cross, formed by superimposing, I don't know, the first two letters, chi and rhino. I'm just call it rhino, of a Greek word, in such a way that the vertical stroke of the Rhino intersects the center of the. All right, what the fuck does it mean? What is the meaning? It says for Christ, a Christian symbol formed for the first two letters X and P of the Greek word of Christ. The first two letters. So the first two letters that was formed in Greek was X and P. Is that what the fuck y'all saying? Let's watch a quick video of it.
Hey, this is Jared Dees from thereligionteacher.com, and what you see here is one of the most popular Christian Catholic symbols in the history of the church. And it's very simple. It's just two Greek letters overlaid on top of one another. And they take the shape of a cross. So what does it mean? Here's the Greek letter chi, which looks like an X. Here's the Greek letter rho, which looks like a P. And that spells out in Greek Christos. Chi, rho signifies, that symbol signifies Christ. It has a really interesting history. It dates back to the Emperor Constantine and before. Reportedly, Constantine saw this symbol in the words, "In this sign you will conquer," right before a really important battle, the Battle of Milvian Bridge. And he had that symbol painted on the shields of his soldiers, and he saw that as God's protection, the Christian God, God's protection in battle. And that set forth a whole chain of events that enabled Christianity to become legalized in the Roman Empire, and then later to be the official religion of the Roman Empire. So it has a really important significance historically, because that symbol was used not just in the church, but also in the Roman Empire. It became very significant in many, many Christian churches throughout the history from that point forward. And it's, again, very simple, looks kind of like a cross, but the idea here is that it signifies Christ. Chi, rho means Christ. Go make disciples. God bless.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice and straight to the point. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, that's what that's about. It's better to get copyright, you know. But yeah, I definitely feel like that dude should get credit. You know. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. And honestly, around the time that I was like, you know, channeling, I guess that symbol, something really major happened to me. So I guess it was preparation for the big thing that was happening for me. It's still going on to this day. It's been happening like a year, or it's going over a year. So it was a pretty big fucking moment. And I mean, like, it was huge. Like, I mean, like, I was doing really fucking well, and it was a huge fucking situation here. I mean, like, to, like, ex-boyfriends, what was going on in my personal life here. I mean, not ex-boyfriends, ex-boyfriend, ex-best friend, money, my family. It was like huge. It's still going on today. It's drastic changes right now, like drastic. Okay, it's like an atom that's being stretched apart, you know, and it's like to non-existence to create a new reality. Okay, so it's just like very like, you know. So I mean, it's just, I don't know. You heard that accent? So I think like when he was saying like, oh, like you will conquer, like I think they was just trying to tell me like whatever that it's about to happen, like subconsciously, like they put like sigils in my mind and stuff like that, so that way I can understand, or I can activate that and strengthen me. Because I think if anybody would have went through what I went through, and like, you know, the people that you trusted like for 4 fucking years, you know, for 5 years, I should say, correction, 5 years, like, you know, for someone to just like in a snap of that, but like, oh, I don't like you, I don't, you know, or like try to like rob you or some shit like that, or just starve you. Like, I'm talking about like from the ground up, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine? Como tu tapel, bro? Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine from the baby down from like the people that you trusted here, not just trusted, but like, you know, been in a relationship with, like you shared a lot with, you know, the person shared a lot with you. Like, could you imagine, bro? Imagine robberies, you know, just like, you know, starvation, what is it, attempt of like, you know, I want to say attempted rape, but I definitely felt like I definitely was gonna get raped, you know. Just imagine, bro, all that shit, bro. And these are personal. Like, I feel like that was the divine. There's other sigils too, but that one was definitely one of the things here. And it was also that fish symbol. So I guess like maybe like my higher self was like, we are with you, we are with you, we are with you. Like, keep going, but we are with you. It was a lot of sigils, and I kept telling my mom, I was like, Mom, like, what is this? What is that? What is this? Like, what is that? You know? And she's just like, I don't know. I don't know. She was looking at me like, you are just don't even know, honey. Like, I was just like, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, what is that? What is this? What is that? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a sign for you guys here, because I think maybe whatever that's happening with you guys here, with this person here, like it's something that's probably like big that's gonna be happening here, and it may be happening for like maybe 20 years, or like maybe like 2 years, or maybe that's something that's gonna be happening like it's pretty significant here, okay? Because it's pretty big, you know, like whatever it would happen, it's pretty fucking big. I mean, like down to courts, the cops, all that shit, bro. Like it's pretty fucking big. And I feel like on my journey, I did find out a lot of information about the courts, the cops, the lawyers, my mom, public assistance, everything, like shelters, all that, food pantries, money, hustling, prostitution. I found a lot of shit, bro. It's literally like, Jesus, like Christ, like how he was going through like all this shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I still believe in God, I still believe in God, I still believe in God, you know what I'm saying? Solomon Gomorrah, I keep channeling that Solomon Gomorrah so much, bro. But I mean, like, it's phenomenal, And I keep thinking about like Aquarius too, because Aquarius is going back to something here. So I don't know if you're gonna be like, sorry, my nose, the left one too. I mean the right one. I don't know if like Aquarius is gonna be like someone that you guys are gonna be working with here, or Libras. Okay, but Libras definitely look like, and Aquarius looks like they definitely got out of something like pretty big. Not Aquarius, but Libras. It's just like, bro, But that was pretty insightful. I'm very grateful for that guy. He was just pretty straightforward to the point. I think he should make another video about like the history with those like the empires. I'm definitely gonna look that up here, because that just tells me that the energies that I'm attracting were one of the first. So I don't want to say be careful, but it's like, it's a pretty powerful thing. And those of you who guys resonate with my channel, that tells me that you guys are in the first. Now a lot of people come here, so that means that they're pretty much not the first. So starting from the bottom, now we're here type shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just shows that, these individuals, they're still on a journey to, you know, they may not be there in the beginning of like the build of the building of like the Roman Empire. Okay, I'm not saying this is the Roman Empire, but they may be there further along in history, right? Just like generations, like your mom was first, your dad was first, the kid was first, but maybe not the grandparent or the aunt, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it is nice to know that you guys are the first here, but I would say be mindful of like the spiritual wisdom that people are definitely giving you, and the sigils. I didn't my thing was the sigils. Like my mom, she was not giving me a lot of wisdom. Here is a lot of like, oh, like this and that, they're like little things like, you are what you create, or this and that stuff. But the sigils, I feel like that really kind of like shaped and mold me, because I was always like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? And then it went away, because I stopped focusing on that. So I guess I got my full download. So it's just good for you guys to know. I would like to know in the comments like what you guys are like, what sigils are you guys seeing? And the fact that he said Constantine, like I was also into Constantine at the time. Constantine, the movie, is about him like going around, like figuring out like why is there a hole in there's a hole in like the heavens or something like that. Also the angel that was good, she turned bad. So it's just like a whole lot of shit. So I'm definitely gonna watch Catalea, Constantine, and I guess the first one, the second one, and yeah, because definitely biblical. I need to go to the store because I didn't go to the store last time. Okay.